How's it going, YouTube? Navy Sooner here. Today I'm going to be doing a review on this bag and its contents. I have no idea what company this bag is, but I got it from a place here in Fort Worth called Omaha Surplus. Probably the coolest little surplus store I've ever seen, or military surplus store I've ever seen. It's not little, it's pretty big. There was one in New Orleans area, I forget the name of it when I was stationed there, but this one is a lot better, Omaha's. It's probably, probably the same people that make those bags that everybody sees for cheap on Amazon, but this is great for everything I need for my first aid. I keep this in my truck with me at all times. I don't take it out unless I need to for emergency purposes or first aid or whatnot. I'll go over some things on the outside. It's got a little shoulder strap if you want it. You got a carry handle here. That's what I usually carry it by, is the carry handle. You got MOLLE attachment here on the back if you want to put it on put it in a backpack, or put it on a backpack with some MOLLE. Yeah, so that would be perfect. You can take off your handle, your shoulder strap if you wanted to. Alright, so let's go with stuff on the outside that I have. Got a flashlight. It's a little mag light, of course. It's a mini mag light. I don't have the... this is the one with just a regular bulb in it. I don't have the upgraded I'm sorry, I can't even think of it, LED one. But when I'm looking at wounds or trying to look in someone's mouth, I don't want that bright of a light, so the bulb is perfect, and the kind of light that it puts out, it's just better, I think, for me looking at stuff like that. Next, on this side, you got some scissors. This is for, like, you need to cut some bandages or close off somebody for a wound. You got that guy right there for it. Then we're gonna open this up. We're gonna go in the front pouch here. Front pouch. First thing I'm gonna pull out, it's a tourniquet. I got this on, I don't know where I got it, but it's a good tourniquet. It'll work. It'll do the job. Then I have this as my backup tourniquet. A lot of people use it for, like, if they're hurt and they're trying to be rehabilitated, or strength conditioning type rubber. But this would be perfect. Wrap it around something. It'll work just fine for another tourniquet. Medical tape, or I call this athletic tape, because that's what we used in football and baseball when we needed to wrap something up. Got a little spool of duct tape right here. Duct tape is actually perfect for closing up. If you need to close some like a large wound up real quick, for just like getting them to the hospital, or getting them somewhere where they can get help. Duct tape is great for that. I also have here some wound seal. For its topical powder for stopping bleeding. That's what it says there. This would be great for I don't know, gunshot wounds, stab wounds. But you can use it for any large wound that's bleeding pretty heavily. What else we got in here? Alright, I've got a bag here with a bunch of different medicines in it. What we got here? We got some electrolyte tablets, some diamond anti-diarrheal cream. So I actually have I actually am allergic to gluten. One of the few people that are allergic to gluten. So if I'm out in the field and I have to eat an MRE, which has got a ton of gluten in it, that stuff will work great. You got antihistamine for allergies. You got some ibuprofen, some acetaminophen, some antacids. Antacids are great with those MREs too. in here some more medicines. There's also some alcohol prep pads, and what else is in here? We got some stuff for making sure that like steri strips or butterfly stitches will stay there. And then we got there's some iodine tablets, not tablets, but iodine wipes in here as well. We got triple antibiotic cream. That's for putting on cuts or whatnot. That way it'll help keep away from infections. I got an oval iPad in case anybody has something done to their eye. Like I had a Coke can tab hit me in the eye in high school one time. Cut my eye, and this is what the nurse put over it. So this is pretty cool. Not cool, I mean, it's an oval iPad. Got a bunch of different gloves in here. I'm not going to pull them all out because I don't want to have to stuff them back in there, but there's more gloves in there. Alright. Let's go to this side pouch right here. Got some triangle bandages. There's some safety pins inside of it. Ace wrap. And then we got some Gauze bandage, rolling time, so you can roll it around. Let's go over to this side here. We got DynaStopper. This is a wound trauma dressing. It's for you can use it as a pressure bandage. You can also it's got wrap. I'm sorry. You got pressure bandage and then you got wraps, so you can press it on and then wrap around to make it tight, so you can help with the pressure to help stop bleeding. We got here triangular bandage, another version of this triangular bandage. They're just different kinds, I guess. You could say different materials. And then what we got in here, got some more scissors for cutting bandages or clothing. I've got an instant cold pack here. All I gotta do is pop. There's like a little thing in here that I pop, and it'll cool. It'll make a cold pack out of it. Got a bunch of bandages. We got an abdominal pad, some more abdominal pad, abdominal pad. You don't have to use these on abdomen, but it's good to have for being able to compress onto wounds. Let's see here, some more gauze, it's sterile non-woven sponges, gauze, and then this is what they use at hospitals to put over IVs. But if you get a cut, you can use this to go over the cut if you need to stitch something up. I don't have it in here, but I need to get it in here as a stitch kit. I have my wife is a nurse practitioner, and she has some suture string, and all I need is the needles, and yeah, I'll have that in here. More gauze pads. Another one of those frame things. Let's see here. Oh, clotting sponge. Gotta have that. That's a good thing to have. You can press on it, and it has the same stuff this wound seal has inside of it, and it's pretty good at clotting and stopping bleeding. What else do I have in here? I have a emergency blanket. These are great for people that maybe they fell into the water and they need to heat up real quick, or you're out in the wilderness. My truck breaks down driving across country or something, or like something that happened in Atlanta where it snowed and no one could get anywhere and their cars were stuck. This will work great. Then skin closure strips, steri strips that you can use. Where is it? You can use that stuff to help keep it stay enclosed. So that's almost it. Oh, I got some stuff in this pouch. I forgot to pull out, but it's a surgical razor. So for some reason I may need to cut something open or to get something out or whatnot. This would be perfect. Well, that's my review of this, my first aid bag. If you're ever in Fort Worth, go over and check out Omaha's. That place is really cool. You can find all sorts of stuff in there. Bags, uniforms. I've actually bought a couple of my Navy uniforms from there that were brand new, but they were like 85% off the price that I'd buy at the exchange for them. So it's a really cool place. Go check it out. Well, it's Navy Sooner. I'm out.